Guys ready?
Okay, first of all, just real proud of our team. Huge win for us. I think everybody knows that. And sometimes it's how you win that really can help you moving forward. Real proud of that team. That's a championship program, and we had some chances to really extend the lead and all that. We had 3 for 6 in the red zone. We left some points, but it didn't matter. We scored, had a big drive. They went down and scored with 3 minutes. They took all the momentum, and then Mikey King came in the second half after John Rice got knocked out and drove us down, and it was one of those championship type drives right there. And so real proud of the guys. We talked all week that it's going to be the most physical team's going to win this game. They're a real physical program. We talked about, we need to get ready for a fist fight. And, we held them to, 35 yards rushing, something like that, and that. We rushed for 255. I mean, we won the game. I mean, like I said, we were a hair away from really dominating the game. I think we had the two turnovers down there going in. It was unfortunate, but our guys fought hard, and we beat a championship program. And real proud. The way our guys responded. We didn't play good last week, and the guys figured out a way to come out here. Our crowd was unbelievable. That's the true bounce house right there, and they helped us win the game. And it was just one of those really quality wins. And so that was really good. Questions?
What can you say about Mikey King? He has to go in at a moment's notice. Hasn't played since last season, and even the turnovers in the second half wasn't rattled by that, and came back and led the team.
Yeah, he's a winner, man. The way he's approached every practice, he's approaching like he's going to play. He was just waiting on his moment. We were trying early to protect his his red shirt and all that. So that's the reason he hadn't played up to this point. But he stepped right in, and that last drive, I mean, he made a couple throws that were dynamic, and he's just got a winner in him. And it came out, and the offensive guys rallied around him, and it was really good to run the football at the end. And RJ made a great run right there, broke tackles. We wore him down. That was a really good feeling at the end.
What is the status of John Rice Plumlee?
Yeah, he couldn't come back in. I think he had a concussion. He got hit pretty hard over there, and he was a little wobbly and couldn't come back in. So yeah, he was out.
Coach, we've been talking a lot about dealing with adversity and momentum in games like this in the past. But how big was it for the defense to take what could have been a big hurt to the momentum with that fumble and turn it into a safety to swing it back?
Yeah, it's big. It was unfortunate we didn't get the touchdown. I thought we were going to get the touchdown. I saw the replay. A lot of credit's knees down, but they harassed that quarterback. I mean, give that quarterback credit. He got hit tonight. He was backpedaling a whole lot. And, I thought he did a solid job.
Coach R.J. Harvey shakes off the fumble, he gets you a couple of scores. He continues to show that he's back from last season.
Yeah, R.J. your man right there. Yeah, he's a real guy. Y'all know that. And here's the thing about it, guys. He wasn't 100%. I mean, we were worried Sunday about him even playing. So he's a little banged up, and then he showed a lot of toughness. And him and Mikey, that was kind of a read zone, kind of a sideways read zone with the counter tray pulling the backside. And that little miscommunication, that was unfortunate, but no, RJ and really all of our running backs did a good job, and like I said, both quarterbacks did well when they were in, and then receivers stepped up. Colby Hudson's really coming in his own. I think everybody sees that, and he's starting to play.
Coach, talking about seizing the moment, how big is it for a win like this, knowing what you still have in front of you, all your goals, being able to win the conference?
I'm gonna be honest with you, we were just focused on this game, and really that's what we had our hands full. That's a championship program. I don't know how many games they won in a row. I mean, but they're not used to losing. They lost to Arkansas. They could have easily won that, but they were in the Final Four last year. They're one of the best teams in college football, and we beat them pretty good. The score didn't indicate it. I wish we could have really not turned the ball over in the red zone, but like I said at the very first, sometimes it's how you win the game. That not only for the next game and this year, but we're developing our program, we're developing our mentality and our mindset. Man, our guys are really starting to come together, and the way they responded to adversity last week, they were able to put it behind us in this age of new college football and social media. It says a lot about our players. I'm real proud of our coaches too. Our coaches did a great job preparing, for this game.
Coach, you only had one penalty in this game. No small detail against that team in a close game.
Yeah, that's good, clean football. And our kicking game was solid again. We punted the ball well, and we decided to kick it to him that last kickoff, because usually, are you going to squib it or whatever? No, let's kick it deep, have confidence in our guys, and Casey just drilled it. And we had the win in the fourth quarter, so that's always good too.
Coach, going off of what you said about beating a championship program, beating the conference champion, how would you rate your team's performance overall in today's game? Because there was a lot of momentum shifts and also losing your starting quarterback and going to the backup, but you still were able to pull out the win. How would you rate your team's performance overall?
Yeah, you know, and that's another thing, like, you know, you got your backup quarterback, and everybody understands, I mean, Mikey Keene's a starter in his own right. Everybody knows that. It's been around here. And for him to step up in that moment and seize the moment in that last drive, that dude's a winner with a capital W. And the team really rallied about him, and, you know, he's got that mentality. We're walking in halftime, he said, Coach, I got your back. We're going to win this game. That's just who the guy is. And so it didn't surprise me at all that that's what happened.
Thank you, Coach.
Gus, did you have to say anything to Mike? I mean, you said what Mikey said when he came in, coming off the field, but did you say anything in particular to Mikey? I mean, because you expected him to step up.
Here's exactly what I told him. I mean, we knew that our plan was to do a lot of read zones and speed sweep reads and all that, and there was a chance John Rice was going to take, you know, some hits. I just told him for him to be ready. Of course, he's ready all the time. But no, we just talked at halftime, like, what do you feel comfortable with? Boom, boom. And really, to be honest with you, he's been helping me all year in the course of games. This is there, that's not there, do this. I mean, like, he's a coach in his own right too. So, you know, it was a real comfortable, you know, kind of communication at halftime and during the second half.
That final stretch, I don't know that you could have played any differently in the last 5 minutes compared to last week. What was so different? How was that team able to do what they did? Yeah, that's, you know, I mean, I'm the head coach. I didn't have our guys ready last week. I mean, that's the bottom line. We didn't have the emotional, the mental, the whatever. I was really disappointed. And that starts with me, and just, we're not ever going to let that happen again. We got a good football team, and I think everybody can see that. We're capable of playing to our potential. Like I said, I'm going to say it for the third time, but we left some points out there, and I'm really disappointed with that. But I'll get over that.
Coach, what about the pass rush?
Yeah, we got after him. Yeah, we got after him. We harassed that quarterback. We talked about that too. And, you know, but we stopped the run game. So if you stop the run game, let me just tell you, that bunch knows how to run football. And we stuffed them. And we could pin our ears back, and we got after the guy. And he's a good quarterback. I mean, I thought he made some really good throws under duress, but you know, we hit him a lot.
A couple more. Considering Cincinnati leads the country in sacks and tackles for loss per game, what did you like most about the way your offensive line?
Yeah, our offensive line played great. You know, they leaned on him. You know, that number 0, he's a fire plug now. He leads the country in sacks and tackles for loss. I think we controlled him pretty well. Coach Hand had a good plan up front with that. But you know, when you're able to run the football, and you know, it slows down the pass rush, and so that really helped. We tempoed a few times in the second half on third downs. I think that probably helped us too.
Coach, what does a win like this do for your team, knowing that you still left some meat on the bone? You guys didn't play perfect and still was able to, like you say, dominate a championship caliber program.
Yeah. Bottom line is we're a good football team. I think, you know, we're a talented team. You know, a win like this, like I said, it's how you win, and that's going to help us moving forward. And I'll tell you this, we're not going to have that little letdown like we did before again. I promise you that. So that was a really good victory. Our guys were really excited. It was a physical one too, and like I said, our crowd was off the charts. I mean, that's the bounce house right there. So I really appreciate, you know, the fans.
That's great.
Thank you, Coach.